I'm Sheri Gould, and I've been a vocal coach for almost 35 years. I have worked with students from all ages. I had a woman who was in her 70s, all the way down to young children. Because I think when you start them young and you train them right, it's great, but you're never too old to learn how to sing. One of the things I found is regardless of what genre of music you're singing in, what style, what environment you're singing in, it's always important for people to get feedback. Singers need to get feedback. One of the things I tell, whether you're in a team, whether you're a personal vocalist, you need to be recording yourself all the time. You know, singers are notorious for being afraid of listening to themselves sing because it's very frightening when you first hear yourself sing. But you've got to get used to that. And I tell people you've got to get past your initial subjective emotional reaction to your voice and move on to being objective with your voice. A lot of people who are armchair vocal coaches and armchair vocal critics, and they're great at picking up in other people things that are not good vocally. But when it comes to hearing themselves sing, they have a totally different reaction. That's why something like the VT-12 trainer is so perfect, because this is so easy to record yourself with. You're doing an exercise, and the minute you hit it, it automatically records, so it's brainless. You just hit the button, it goes, and you're going to start listening to yourself so frequently because you have the opportunity to have a good recording of your voice that actually is an actual good representative of how you sing, that you'll begin to get over that emotional reaction. You can start to be a little bit more objective, and then you can start working on the problems that you might have. It doesn't do you any good to stick your head in the sand. You have to face those things to fix them, and that's what's great about a tool like this. I think singers have a tendency to sometimes just shoot from the hip. Training is always good. Even as a singer, you need to learn how to train your voice, train your instruments. I make the joke that you'd never get up on a platform and just pick up a guitar and with no training. You wouldn't even think of it. Or say, oh, I think I'll just try playing piano, so I'll just get up and play that piano. You wouldn't do that. But singers, we have a tendency to say, there's no training, they've never tried anything, anybody can sing. There's an element of truth to that, but as time goes on, you're going to want to improve your craft, and there are tools available to you. This is a great one. This is a great one because of all the different things you can do to use this to help you improve your voice. One of the things I love about this is that, you know, guitar players, they have tuners. Other instruments can be tuned. You know, if your piano tuner comes to tune your piano, he uses his little tuning fork. And there are ways that we've devised pitch pipe, different ways to get pitches. But this is the only one that's specifically designed for the human voice. That makes it a lot easier to work with because there are so many visual indicators on this to really help you stay right on the straight and narrow with it. And what's great too is that if you want to practice harmony and you're by yourself, this has a pitch indicator, or actually a note that you can hit, and then you can sing alongside it and you can see how you're doing with your harmony. It's just so great. What else is out there that can do something like that? So I really appreciate this, and I've been waiting for something like this to be able to share with my students a tool that we as vocalists can use. There aren't a lot of them out there, and this is a great one.